Life is full of mysteries. Why are apples called apples and oranges called oranges? Why do serial killers do what they do? How can an innocent young woman be driven to such violence? These are all questions we ask ourselves when reciting the terrible murder stories of Roxanne Bell.
Tragic. Very tragic.
She would bring home dead birds and bring them inside the house.
Just 4 years, she went from the young girl that I went to school with to absolute criminal.
Honestly, there was no signs. I couldn't see any.
Roxanne's mother, Desi Balagamba, describes the trials and tribulations of raising young Roxxy.
Roxanne was born at a very young age. In October 31st, 1982. Her childhood growing up wasn't very unusual, nothing too strange. Although there's this one occasion when she brought home multiple dead birds and was playing with them like Barbie dolls.
She's just so innocent. I have no idea what made me go into a life of busting criminals and then her into a life of busting birds.
Roxanne had a couple different hobbies. She, like any normal dog, she would dig holes and roll around in the grass and play with toys. Although she'd get pretty defensive over toys when Bailey would come around. She had developed some stranger hobbies later on, like the dead bird Barbies.
The birds. You buried the birds. You buried them in your backyard.
Back in 83, we decided to play hide and go seek in the dark. And we had our friend, Owlie the bird. We all ran away, we all ran left playground, right playground, center playground. And then she counted to 30. 1, 2, 3. And that's when the hit the fan, or well, the bird hit the fan. She turned on a fan and then she threw the bird into the fan. And I won't forget those squawks. It was like, ah! So this investigation, it just started off down low. You know, just some reports of missing birds and bird moms being worried. And we decided to open this case January of last year. It really hit the fan when we heard, we got this call from a therapy office. One of their therapists died.
What happened after that will shock you.
She killed her therapist. I wasn't really concerned about the killing of the therapist because of the nature it was done. Roxxy had put many sleeping pills in the therapist's drink, and the therapist had passed out and never woke up again. This therapist knew too much about Roxxy and was threatening to release this information. She had developed some stranger hobbies later on, I found was very strange. And the large amount of stealing was definitely very concerning.
And with the dead birds,
I would usually be like, no, don't take those into the house. And then I would usually bury them outside in the backyard. That's why there's a graveyard.
did I have to bury the therapist too?
Yes.
I still can't believe what happened to this day. We went down to the local bird sanctuary first, and then that's where we learned about our subjects, Roxanne and Bailey Boo.
Suspect spotted. Closing in.
We started walking up to the house, I turned on my body cam. We didn't have his body cam. We walk inside, we find Roxanne's mother. We say, hey, can we come in? We have a warrant. We come inside and we find the subject. We decided not be hostile, but then Roxanne started barking. After that, we walked in fully. We went around the backyard trying to get a hold of the subject, tried to get into questioning. Just didn't work out. My partner, he got caught in between them. Bailey, Roxy, they both piled onto him. They pushed him to the ground. There were cuts everywhere, lacerations, left leg, right leg, top leg, bottom leg. All 7 legs scarred. No, Phineas. I love my partner, Strong detective bromance. Like I said, we go way back, He was new recruit. Just 2 years ago, we've been working together on so many cases, and Roxanne was his last case. It's hard. He died so young.